You now need 1.25 million in order to retire. Did you know that? Did you know that? And it's coming from CNBC. They'd never lie. Americans now say they need 1.25 million to retire comfortably. As everyday costs increase, they now say it costs more to retire. It's a 20% increase from just last year they might need to retire. And again, this is my whole thing with inflation. You're taking a yearly inflation and extrapolating that for the rest of your life. It's nuts to me. And my hair's all jacked up. Sorry, my wife's got to cut it. I got that cowlick right there. See, if you got a cowlick and you got a widow's peak, that means I won't lose my hair, but it just means it's jacked. All right. The average expected age has gone to 64 from 62.6, by the way. All right, and this is a study from Northwestern Mutual. The figure represents a 20% increase from 105 last year. So this 1 year has increased people's ability to retire comfortably by $200,000. And yet the average retirement nest egg is $86,000. I always take issue with the average retirement nest egg, but let's just throw it in there. So we actually need 2.5 times more than what our actual retirement account is worth in order to comfortably retire. You see how stupid that is? I'll share with you how we got. I can guarantee how we got this number. All right, the results which were published by Northwestern Mutual included 2381 adults ages 18 and up, but they didn't give us a link to the survey data. I want to see who these people are they surveyed. Did they give us a link to a survey from Bankrate.com where 55% of Americans feel they're behind in the retirement savings? If we look at that survey, let's see, it's actually pretty funny. We're going to see the survey. We're going to go down here. Hold on a second. Let me find it. Here's Bankrate.com at a survey of 2312 American adults. And again, they don't give us a representative of data are weighted and intended to be representative of all adults, but we don't see the breakdown. And then we got the survey here, 2381. So basically, I guarantee it's the exact same people. The CNBC own Bankrate.com. Interesting. Anyway, so Bankrate.com is saying 55% of workers feel they're behind on their retirement savings. The vast majority of those are the baby boomers, because the baby boomers have been fell for the propaganda that they're going to run out of money unless they have a certain amount. And the baby boomers are notorious for falling for a lot of lies, unfortunately. Love you, baby boomers, but let's put it this way, you do fall for a lot of lies. To the moon and beyond! Yeah, okay, you should see a guy post. He goes, it was impossible to fake the moon landing. We didn't have the technology, Josh, to fake the moon landing, but we had the technology in which to go to the moon. Some guy actually posted that on my channel. That's okay. Anyway, so let's keep going here. The closer you get to retirement, the more likely you're to say your biggest regret is not saving more. Baby boomers said 71% of baby boomers felt they didn't save enough, or they wish they started earlier. All right, now it's just the whole thing stupid. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right, so 45% of respondents say they can imagine a time when Social Security no longer exists. Those 45% of the people are dumb. There's no other way around. Yes, I'm saying you're dumb. If you think there's no Social Security, you don't know how politics works, wake your butt up and recognize that Social Security is going to be there. It might not be called, you might not get 100% of your benefits, you will, but unless you're Bill Gates or something like that, they're going to, Dan Rostenkowski, get that in your head. Probably shouldn't have said they're dumb. They're not even ignorant. They've been fed a bunch of crap. That's what ticks me off. Despite the reliance, Center for Retirement Research at Boston College finds claiming early for Social Security slightly declined during COVID-19 pandemic. That's good, man. Oh boy. So now we're condemning Kyrie Irving, are we? Yet Harvard just had some anti-Semites on their campus. No one cared about that, but they cared about Kanye and Kyrie, huh? Interesting. So I guess being an anti-Semite only goes one direction. Surprised that Harvard is allowing blatant anti-Semites on their campus while they're at the same point everyone's banning Kanye and Kyrie Irving. Crazy. All right. Anyway, so let's see what Bankrate.com has to say. I want to see if Bankrate.com is... The survey reveals the number of Americans contributing more to their accounts actually outpasses those who are adding less. Well, that's good. Good. Again, 2,312 American adults. All right, so basically the 1.25 million So if before you needed $1 million, basically, they're going to say take 4% off that. That's $40,000 a year, the 4% rule. We're going to assume our costs have gone up by 20% is what they're going to say. Thus, we need 50%. So 50% times divided by 0.04 is 1.25 million. So we use a 4% rule, and what used to be $40,000 on $1 million now is $50,000 on 2.5. That's just that simple. It's all, and they don't see the questions either. I don't like when they give us the breakdown of the questions they ask. I know these surveys are silly. Actually, let me see something. Something called Red Ventures owns Bankrate, apparently. And I don't know what Red Ventures is, a digital marketing company. Charlotte-based Red Ventures includes investors Silver Lake Partners and General Atlantic. I got a sneaky suspicion they all flow under one. So NBC owns, obviously, CNBC. Who owns NBC? Is it still Viacom or whatever? NBC Universal became a joint venture between Comcast and GE. Who owns full history? Okay. There's a lot of back scratching, if you will, between all these companies. So I can't guarantee anything. I highly suspect that Bankrate.com is using the same group who's gathering the people who take the survey that CNBC is using. If you're going to, any survey you see, political or not, you got to see what the demographics are, the breakdown. The blacks, the whites, the Spanish, the Asians, the male, the female, the southern, the northern, the ages, the married. That's critical. Now, this isn't a political survey, so you don't have to worry about likely voters and whatnot, but it'd be still, they might be doing 55% baby boomers and 45% my age. We don't know. But it'd be nice to see. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I chuckle. We'll see you.